Orange County CASA, Orange County Community Foundation, Paoli Health and Living Community, Riley Oil Company, Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James, Summers Seamless Gutters, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, Team OC Youth Mentoring, Orange County Eats, The Superburger and Whitfield Investments.
The rivalry resumes at the Hawks Nest on this chilly Thursday night as the Paoli Rams and Springs Valley Blackhawks go at it one more time on the hardwood, and both teams coming off tough losses in conference play look to bounce back here tonight. Good evening, everybody. Dave Dedrick along with Bert Pedigo. It's time now for Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3, streaming live on WUME953.com, and ask Alexa to play WUME 953. The Rams, they lost in that game at Perry Central on Tuesday night when they fell behind early, couldn't dig out of that hole. Springs Valley, they ran into a hot-shooting Crawford County team on Tuesday night here at home. But for these Blackhawks, they come in at 7-7. One of these teams for Coach Marty Niehaus, the Hall of Famer, that just still trying to get the pieces put together because they don't quite have that senior leadership that she'd hoped that they would have had this year.
That's about the one thing that they don't have. And when you don't, it takes you a while to figure out just the simple things like what are we going to do at the end of the game? How do you close it out and be successful in doing that? So little by little, Valley is starting to figure it out, and they've got excellent pieces to work with. Starting with the Eckerty girl, outstanding basketball player. And Paoli will have more than their hands full trying to contain her. She'll be maybe the best shooter that Paoli will see all year.
And for the Rams, Bert, they just can't fall behind early like they did on Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night they start 0 for 10. That's what they finished at the first quarter shooting. Missed their first 2 or 3 in the second quarter. The only thing that kept them even remotely close was making some free throws early. They just struggled offensively in the first half. But then, second half, it was a complete turnaround almost. They started making some shots. They switched from a man-to-man from a zone to a man-to-man, and that really seemed to energize the girls. And we'll see if they can't just build off of what they were able to do the second half. They won the second half against Perry Central, just they were so far behind at halftime.
It's the Team OC pregame show. Team OC expanding possibilities one child at a time. When we continue, we'll talk with the Hall of Famer Marty Niehaus. In her 8th year here at Springs Valley, 33rd year overall. She's 489 and 253 in her career. And for the Paoli Lady Rams, head coach Donovan Cruz in his 5th year, 57 and 50 his career record. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or
You can make a difference in the life of abused and neglected children in Orange County. I'm Orange County Circuit Court Judge Steve Owen, and we have a court-appointed special advocate program, or CASA, right here in Orange County, and we need your help. There's no special skills required, and we can train you on the skills that are needed. All you have to do is just call Robin Brown today and tell her that you want to help us help these children feel safe and loved here in Orange County. That's Orange County CASA at 812-653-4889.
Springs Valley basketball coach Marty Niehaus joins us now. Our team at home in this county and conference showdown as we continue with the Team OC pregame show. Coach, if you would kind of fill us in how Blackhawk basketball has gone this season.
Well, we're sitting around 500 right now. I mean, we got off to a good start, and I think won a couple of games. Then we went to a drought there where we lost 4 in a row, and I can't remember ever losing 4 in a row, so that was a rough time for us. But we came back after Christmas and played a couple of good games and got a couple of wins. And so I felt like the kids played pretty well against Crawford the other night, so definitely playing better ball than we were in early and mid-December.
I was going to say, kind of looked like you got a little bit of roll there before Crawford rolled into town the other night.
Right, we did. I don't, like I said, I don't feel real bad about the way we played Tuesday night. Again, a couple of crucial errors at bad times, but other than that, I thought we had a decent game, and we're starting a freshman that doesn't have a lot of experience at guard, and just some glitches here and there, and otherwise, I think it's could have gone our way. So, we're hoping we can turn it around tonight, and I think the girls will be ready.
I was going to say, as you well know, those growing pains can be hard to take sometimes.
Right, no seniors, and that's the thing too. And our juniors have kind of grown a little bit more into the leadership roles, but there's nothing like seniors who know that this do or die, this is it, and they and provide that kind of leadership. And so it's taken a little while to kind of get things with the right degree of focus. But like I said, I think we're coming along pretty well.
Marty, time's running out though, man. We're down to the final few weeks of this regular season. What kind of steps forward do you want to see your team take from now until tournament time?
Well, I think a key is to play just a little bit smarter. Like I said, try to clean up on turnovers and that kind of thing. And our defense wasn't great the other night. It wasn't terrible. You think it's terrible. You give up 65 points, but it wasn't terrible. But, there were some times where we didn't make the right decisions defensively. So, we've got, like I said, some learning to do, some growing to do, and not a lot of time to get it done. But I feel like the kids have made pretty good strides. And so hopefully we can continue to see that.
Tell us a little bit about your team, offensively, defensively. What are you trying to do out on the court?
Well, we are primarily a man-to-man team, but kind of the philosophy that whatever we think will work best, that's what we're going to do. So we've played a little bit of zone here and there. Typically we're not a pressing team simply because we're not very deep. I mean, we're playing 6 kids most nights, and so in the interest of kind of preserving our legs and preserving the fouls and all that, we haven't pressed unless we had to. Like I said, for the most part, I thought our defense has been fairly solid. Offensively, a lot of what we do goes through Macy Eckerty, who runs the point for us. And she's had some big games here lately. She had 30 the other night against Crawford in a good floor game as well. We get points from Gracie Breedlove and Jordan Land on the inside, and then, the other kids are chipping in a few here and there. So, it's decent balance. That we have, and of course we'd like to see that get even better, but again, you got a few growing pains there with your younger kids.
What about your matchup with Paoli tonight?
Well, Paoli is one of the smaller teams we played against, and they're very quick. And, they're not going to make it, let anything be easy as far as us being able to score. I mean, they're aggressive on defense, and they're going to hustle and, like I said, make it hard for us. Offensively, I just kind of hope they don't get hot. I mean, they got a lot of kids who want to take that outside shot, and if they get super hot, it could be a long night. And then, of course, Miss Jericho is a big problem. The film that I've watched, whoever's tried to defend her has not had an easy time of that. So, we got to try to do the best we can with her and not let her get us into foul trouble. I fear that a little bit. But I think it's going to be an interesting matchup, and our game with Paoli is always a lot of fun.
What do the Hawks have to do to win tonight?
Well, again, taking care of the ball, I think, is important. Making sure we get out and close out on shooters, I think, is important. And rebounding may be more important tonight than ever. So I hope that we do a good job of checking out and getting those boards.
Coach, as you mentioned, it's a fun game because it is the county and conference rival matchup.
Right. The kids will look forward to it, and definitely circled on their schedules. And, fans get a little bit more hepped up. There'll be more people in the gym tonight than usual, I'm sure. So, yeah, it'll be a fun night.
Line up for your ball club tonight.
Okay, at guard, we'll have Macy Eckerty and Kenna McNeely. Our forwards are Gracie Breedlove and Josie Robinson, and Jordan Land is at center.
And then off the bench for you?
We'll bring Katie McGuire in early and often, and then after that, maybe not so much.
Coach Niehaus, as always, thank you for the time and the talk. You and your ball club have a good game tonight.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Head Coach Marty Niehaus of Springs Valley. Stay tuned. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Hi, this is John Bender. Since 1931, Bender Lumber has been providing superior service along with quality, innovative building products at fair, competitive prices. In communities throughout southern Indiana, our locations are the primary supplier to residential builders, professional remodelers, as well as do-it-yourselfers who rely on our knowledgeable sales staff to do whatever it takes to proudly serve them and to get the job done. So here's to the first 90 years of local people serving local needs at Bender Lumber.
Looking to make a difference? Team OC's Youth Mentoring Program is here to help kids in Orange County reach their full potential. Our mission to expand child's possibilities through a community-wide mentoring program for kids 7 to 17. We provide support, guidance, and a caring adult to lean on. You can be a part of their journey. Become a mentor or make a donation. Join us at 262 West Court Street, Paoli, or visit teamocmentoring.org. Questions? Call Executive Director Priscilla Woodrum at 812-653-0288. Team OC, expanding possibilities one child at a time.
As we roll on with the Team OC pregame show, head coach Donovan Cruz joins us now here at the Hawks Nest in the matchup between his Rams and Springs Valley. Really, Coach, one of those games, that's all we got to say, hopefully, to get everybody fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, and that's exactly kind of how we approached it Tuesday night after the game. After we got done talking about the game, I said, and the only thing I'm going to do is tell you for the next couple of days is it's Valley, and just walk away. And so hopefully that started a little fire in them, and like you say, that's really all you should have to say when, and then Valley's probably saying the same thing about us. You know, all I got to do is say it's Bailey, and you should be ready to go. So hopefully we need a little fire lit under us, and hopefully that'll do it tonight.
Coach, unfortunately coming in off of a loss on Tuesday night down at Perry.
Yeah, with this game, we just didn't really show up. We just didn't play very well. We had some good moments in the second half. Started getting some stops and some rebounds, and cut that thing down there to 14 or so a couple different times. Just never could get over the hump, couldn't get it to single digits. You know, I think looking back, if we could have got single digits, we might have been able to make some things interesting, you know. But, you know, it is what it is, and it's a learning thing. You know, we've said many times you either win or you learn, and that was definitely a learning experience because there hasn't been too many games this year that I didn't feel like we didn't show up to play, you know. A lot of, you know, most of the games that we lost have just, you know, at the end of the day, they're probably just a little bit better than us, you know. But that was a game that, you know, first of all, we just didn't show up, and we learned that it's hard to dig yourself out of a deep hole like that, and that you spend a lot of energy and start doing some things you maybe not want to do, or taking some, you know, riskier shots or quicker shots, whatever. So hopefully we can learn from that and just bounce back. And like I told him, you know, we got on left the locker room Tuesday. I said, once you get off the bus and back at home at Paoli and you go in the locker room, you forget about Perry Central, and all you got to worry about is Valley. So hopefully that's what we'll do tonight.
On the road, a short trip, though, tonight. Coach, what about your matchup here with the Hawks?
Well, they're a nice, solid team. Marty does a good job, as always. She's a Hall of Famer, and I have a lot of respect for her. She's good. She's one of the best in the business, and, you kind of look at them on paper, and if you hadn't seen them, you'd think, well, they're probably not that good or whatever, but once you watch them, they're pretty good. They got a lot of nice pieces, you know, obviously led by the Eckerty girl, who's had some huge games this year. Had one the other night. I think she went for 30 against Crawford. Then they got a little size, especially with Land in there. And anytime you're 6 foot in girls basketball, you're going to make your presence known. You know, you're going to change shots. You're going to get some rebounds. You're going to be hard to guard. And then they got some role players. You know, the Breedlove girl really plays hard on defense, makes some things happen. She can score a little bit every now and then. You got to pay attention to her. And then they just have the rest of the girls just kind of know their role and do it really well. And they're a team that's always in the game, and so you got to pay attention to kind of all of them because they all kind of do their things really well. So she's got them rolling, playing really well, and really good basketball. So we'll have to be ready to go tonight.
Well, what do the Rams got to do to bounce back and win here tonight?
Well, first of all, we have to show up. When the ball is tipped up, we better be ready because they can bury you in a hurry. They really can. So we got to be ready from the tip. Big thing defensively, we got to keep Eckerty in check. Got to know where she is at all times. I keep her out of the lane. She's really aggressive in trying to get to the rim. Always trying to look for that just a little crack is all she needs, and she's in there. And then she draws a lot of fouls. Does a nice job of that. So we got to know where she is at all times. Got to keep a body on the Land girl. Just being big, like I say, you got to respect that. So we're gonna make sure we block her out and hopefully throw her in the post. Can't let Breedlove get some cheap, easy steals and layups going the other way. She hits the three every now and then too. So you got to be ready for that. defensively, that's what we got to do. Offensively, we'll have to see what kind of defense that they're playing. We've seen them play just about everything this year, anywhere from a diamond and one, triangle and two, box and one, 2, 3, 1, just the whole 9 yards. So you don't really know what you're going to get. So we got to figure out what they're in early and make the adjustment. That'll be the big thing offensively. Make the adjustment to what they are in. I think we got some different ideas for different defenses that they may play. So it's just going to come down to execution. You got to hit shots. That's one thing. You go back and look at our stats from the other night, and when you hit, I think it was 9 out of 38 or so, it's hard to win games shooting that kind of percentage. So you got to hit shots. We got ourselves some good shots against Ferry Central, just didn't hit them. So hopefully tonight that'll be a little bit different.
Well, all games are about matchups, Coach. And Tuesday night you threw some man out there and you played well. Will we see some of that tonight, or is this not a team you will match up against to play man?
Honestly, I think we may try a little bit of everything, and let something that we try early works. I think it is a team that we can play man a little bit. Just got to be careful with the dribble drive and don't get yourself in foul trouble. But there are some girls that we might be able to help off and help hog it up on Eckerty and maybe double down a little bit on Land. But we'll try a little bit of everything probably and mix it up early, and try to, we kind of live and learn, and, been in it long enough where, it's happened before, and you just don't think it's going to happen again. Where you watch a team and you say they can't score on this defense because I've watched it 3 times in 3 different games, and then you go do it and they just burn you up. So I kind of threw that idea out the window and just decided we're going to have to try a little bit of everything and see what's working on that night and make the adjustments.
Will you try and move it up and down a little bit tonight?
Yeah, we'll try to move it up and down a little bit, especially when they get both their bigs in. They really lose a lot of speed when that happens. So I think we can get up and down a little bit on them. So it'll be cat and mouse as far as who they got in when we try to push the tempo. But again, we talked about a few weeks ago we need to try to get some easy ones. We did not get any easy ones against Ferry Central. We had to work for everything, and so we got to get back in the mode of getting a few easy ones. Even don't have to be a lot, but if it's 2 or 3 shots, layups or wide open shots from being aggressive on defense or whatever, that helps and goes a long way.
Lineup for your Rams tonight?
We'll go Lily Hall, Avery Cruz at forwards. Guards, we got Addie Payton and Kaylin Hannon, and in the middle we'll have Jericho Hopper.
Then off the bench,
Terriana come in, her and Jay Walker, and then we'll also have Jada Smith and Sunday Asbell as well.
Everybody coming in healthy?
Yep, healthy, and hopefully we're ready. All right.
Coach Cruz, as always, thank you for the time and the talk. You and your ball club have a good game tonight.
All right, thanks, I appreciate it.
Head Coach Donovan Cruz of Paoli. Stay tuned. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Calcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot and mix asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their 2 locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Calcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Calcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed.
As we wrap up the Team OC pregame, Team OC expanding possibilities one child at a time. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the Super Burger Restaurant, home of the best dressed burger in town on West Main Street in Paoli. With tonight's starters, here's Bert Pedigo.
First off for the Lady Rams of Paoli and Coach Donovan Cruz, 5-11 overall entering tonight's play, 0-2 in conference play. They'll start this way with a couple of forwards and 3 guards. Avery Cruz and Jericho Hopper will be your forwards. Cruz is 5'4", senior, averaging 2.6. Hopper, 5'8", a senior, averaging a team best 14.8. Kaylin Hannon, Addie Payton, and Lily Hall will be your guards. Hannon, 5'4", freshman, averaging 5 per game. Payton, 5'5", a sophomore, averaging 1.5. And Hall, a 5'4", senior, averages 6.4. For the Lady Blackhawks of Springs Valley and Coach Marty Niehaus, they enter tonight's contest 7-7 overall, 1-2 in conference play. They will start this way across the front line with Josie Robinson, Kenna McNeely, and Jordan Land. Macy Eckerty and Gracie Breedlove will be the guards tonight for Valley. Your starting lineups tonight, they've been brought to you by the Super Burger Restaurant on West Main Street in Paoli, home of the best dressed burgers in town. Paoli, they are in the traveling purples, trimmed in the gold and the white. And the Lady Blackhawks of Springs Valley, they are in the home whites, trimmed in the old gold and the black. And Dave Dedrick will take us through tonight's ball game.
Well, these two teams go at it one more time, and as we talked about over the last 20 years, Paoli the advantage, 19-7. Last 10 games, though, it's been split right down the middle, 5 apiece. However, the Hawks have won the last 2 in a row. The Rams look to snap that 2-game winning streak here on the road tonight. Nice crowd on hand, as you might expect, when these two county and conference rivals get together. As Hopper and Land going to jump it up, tapped in the backcourt easily by Land, controlled by Breedlove, and will get off to Eckerty, who comes in averaging over 19 points a game and coming off a 30-point night on Tuesday night. Rams drop back into their zone, pack it in below the arc, skip it over the top to McNeely on the right side to Eckerty. Again, the big concern down low, Land, the 6-footer in the middle for Springs Valley. Breedlove on the left wing, takes it to the baseline, cut off by Hannon, passes out front to Eckerty, into the middle, the ball deflected, but Land able to come down with it to McNeely. McNeely looks, fakes, drives on the baseline, cut off on the baseline, kick it out to Eckerty, long three on the way, in and out, no good. Breedlove, though, the offensive rebound, and as she went up a second time, she is fouled and will go to the free throw line.
Well, rebounding has been a concern every ball game for the Paoli girls, always giving up size, and that's the case again tonight. That foul on Avery Cruz, that'll be her first and team first.
Rams last Tuesday gave up 11 offensive rebounds in the first half alone against Perry. Do not want to see that happen tonight. Breedlove Lowe scores the first point of the night on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. She hits 56% from the stripe. Second one back of the rim, bounces up and bounces through, and the Hawks have a quick 2-0 lead. Rams will get it for the first time tonight on the offensive end. Blackhawks look like they'll drop back into a 2-3 zone. Hannon brings it up to the spike line, work it left side to Cruz on the baseline to Hall. Hall looking to the high post. Here's Hopper driving into a triple team. A foul going to be called. Nope, jump ball going to be called. As that time, Robinson a nice job to get both hands on the basketball.
At the time, Hopper, she wanted to go out into the corner to Hall, would have had her for an open jumper, but Valley there double-teamed and brought about the jump ball.
Possession on the Rams on the alternating possession. Out high to Hopper, dribbles all the way in on the Land, challenges Land. It's a block by Land, and she comes down with that loose basketball. She's a good rim protector. Right side, McNeely has it for the Valley Hawks. Rams in their 2-3, left side to Breedlove. Drop it down low to Robinson. The ball tipped away from behind by Hannon, and a nice job as it actually went off the hands of Robinson out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover on Valley.
Yeah, Paoli was able to deflect it initially. Robinson trying to get a hold of it before it went out of bounds, slapped at it, and it kicked further away from her.
Hannon comes on the right side to Peyton. Fired into the high post to Cruz. Kick it to the left side to Hall. Lily's three, high-arcing shot back of the rim, no good. Hopper tracks down the offensive rebound in front of the Valley bench, right back to Hall. Her shot blocked right below the free throw line and picked out of there by Robinson. Again, Land altering a shot. Ahead to McNeely, dribbles in, dump it off the Land, running the floor, lays it up and good. Valley in transition. They are up 4-0, 6:20 and counting as the Rams again struggling to score to start a ball game here. Coach Cruz may have to burn a timeout pretty quick to kind of settle the girls down. High post pass into Hopper, bounced it off her foot, loose on the floor. Breedlove the steal, out with the dribble. Gracie heads the left side, goes all the way in, shot up, no good. Some contact, no foul. Cruz comes down with the rebound, but then Eckerty comes up with the steal, jump it down low in the Land, and as she tried to go up, two Rams are there. She couldn't get the ball above her waist as the Rams were hanging on both arms that time, and a reach-in foul going to be called.
Yeah, Addie Payton was the one hanging on the left arm. She got called for the foul. That'll be her first and team second. Give it over to Valley to the right of their bucket.
Eckerty triggers it into McNeely to Land around the perimeter. The pass deflected. Eckerty saves it in front of the Rams bench, keeps the dribble alive, reverses to the baseline. Fire to the high post to Land, dump it down to McNeely, goes off her hands. She tried to save it, runs out of room. And with the steal, Hannon the other way for Paoli. Up to Hopper. Hopper crosses over. Kick it out in the corner to Peyton. She's going to launch a long two. It's off the back of the rim. No good. But Hannon down there with the offensive rebound, and Kaylin Hannon put it back up and in for her first two of the night. And it's a 4-2 Valley lead as Rams get an offensive rebound and able to cash in on it. Drop back into that 2-3. Breedlove to the left of the key with the dribble. Reverses it right side. Eckerty set. Three on the way is good. Macy Eckerty's first three of the night got a clean look and made the Rams pay. It's 7-2 in favor of Valley. 3 minutes into the first quarter of play. Hopper on the left wing backs it out with the dribble. Give it off to Hannon. Valley stays in that 2-3 zone with Land right in the middle, anchoring that back line. Peyton to the left of the key, and then she travels.
undecided on what she wanted to do. Thought about the drive, thought about the pass, and about the whole time the feet were moving, Paoli turns it over, and trailing by 5, can't afford to get much further behind these Valley girls.
Third turnover of the night already for the Rams. Valley in the offense, running their zone offense. Breedlove to the right of the key into the corner. Here's Eckerty. Launches another three. It's off the rim. No good. Ball on the floor. Peyton goes down and gets it. Outlet pass to Hall. Lilly going to drive all the way in, but then Eckerty comes up with the steal from behind on a good defensive play. Outlet to McNeely. Down the land. Ahead of the pack. Lays it up and good. 4 points for Land. Timeout taken by the Rams. 4:25 to go. First quarter of play. Valley on top, 9-2. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Your high-end electronics and gadgets are only as good as your internet service provider. Stop the frustration of slow and unreliable internet service with a call to Orange County Fiber. Call Orange County Fiber and check out their brand new fiber packages that include lightning-fast upload and download speeds for households that stream, game, and surf the internet. Call Orange County Fiber and see the difference fiber can make in your daily life or your business operation. Phone OC Fiber at 812-865-2229. Orange County Fiber, bringing high-speed internet to your community.
Well, nearly halfway through the first quarter, Paoli off to a slow start shooting-wise again tonight, 1 out of 5 so far, whereas Valley, they have made 3 of 6.
Ball dump it down low. Here's Hopper. Her shot blocked out of there by Land and picked up by Robinson. Another good defensive play in the paint by
I think that's
the
3
6-footer Land.
Yeah, that's 3 blocks for Land already.
And we've only played half of a quarter. Rams drop back into their 2-3 over the top. Eckerty fakes right, comes back left with the dribble. Skip it over to Breedlove on the left wing. Breedlove going to launch a long 3, and it's up and good. Gracie Breedlove already with 5, and it's a 10-point Paoli lead as the Hawks have come out shooting hot in this first quarter of play. 3:40 and counting. Rams working around the perimeter against the 2-3 to Peyton to the left of the key to Hall on the wing into the high post. Hopper bounce pass to Cruz, right back to Hopper in the lane. But a nice play by Eckerty, get a hand on it, kick it out to Hall. 3 by Lilly, up and good. First 3 of the night for the senior. That cuts the lead down to 12-5. Rams got to get some stops here on the defensive end. Right side, McNeely has it to Breedlove between the circles. Fakes left, comes right, steps into another 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, though, by Robinson, knocked away by Hopper. And coming up with the loose ball that time was Avery Cruz. Back to Hopper. Jericho up to the top of the key to Cruz, over to Peyton. Peyton looks into the high post, pass it back out front to Cruz. She's going to launch 3 left side, and it is good. Rams have hit back-to-back threes, and just like that 10-point lead is cut down to 4 at 12-8 with 2:50 to go in the first quarter on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Valley into the offensive end. Rams pack that 2-3 zone back inside the arc. High post and Land to McNeely, to Eckerty between the circles. Swing it left side to Breedlove. Dribbles in, dump it down low to Robinson. She can't handle the pass, and Hopper the steal. She'll bring it up with the dribble, runs it up the right side, gets it inside the arc. Now she'll step back and launch 3. It rolls off the rim, no good. Robinson all alone on the weak side has the rebound for Valley to Eckerty. Pushes it up with the dribble, dump it down low to Land, put it up in traffic. It circles around twice and finally goes in. 6 on the night for Jordan Land as she got the victory lap roll. 14-8. 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. Valley on top. Hannon walks it into the offensive end against the 2-3 zone, takes it to the top of the key. Peyton right back to Hannon, work it right side to Hall. Lilly with the dribble over to Hannon, into the corner. Peyton all alone. 3 by Addie, up and good. Rams starting to dial it in from long range. 3 straight threes. First 3 of the night for Addie, and it's 14-11 with 1:40 to go. Eckerty will bring it up across the timeline, work it to McNeely. Rams pack it back in on Land. Eckerty to the right of the key to McNeely to Land Eckerty between the circles. Macy with the dribble works it right along the spike line. Fires it down low to Robinson, and she can't hold on to it. Pass too hot to handle, and that's the 5th turnover of the ball game for Valley.
Substitution for Paoli. Jay Walker will see her first action of the night. Lily Hall will go to the bench for Valley. Katie McGuire, the other big, she checks in, and that will send Josie Robinson to the bench.
Rams down by 3 after being down by 10. At 3 would tie it. 2 would get them within 1. Oh, the pass out front, knocked away, stolen nicely by Breedlove. Gracie drives in, stops, puts a shot up, but it is blocked by Hopper. who came flying in from the backside on the help defense.
Well, lots of blocks tonight. One now for Paoli, three for Valley. A lot of chances, as both teams have been more than willing to go at the other team's big down low.
McNeely steps back, launches a three right side, no good. Rebound Hopper. Jericho will bring it out with the dribble with a minute to go. Pass it ahead to Peyton. Peyton fakes, dribbles in, puts up a 10-footer off the front of the rim, short, no good. Rebound by Eckerty. Macy heads it up the left side. Lets some traffic clear. Veers to the right of the key. Kick it out to Breedlove. She launches three. It is no good. Hopper tracks down another long rebound, brings it out. Crosses over down the lane, splits two defenders on her way to the hoop, but she is fouled on the floor.
Take your pick on the foul. Eckerty was there on one side. Breedlove was on the other. Looks like it's going to go on 12, and that is Macy Eckerty. That'll be her first and team first as well.
Willie Hall re-enters. Maddie Payton will get her first break of the night. 41 seconds to go. 14-11, Valley on top. Hannon along the baseline. Got a wide-open Hall. She catches, launches three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped around, and Land comes down with the rebound. Outlet pass to Eckerty. Eckerty weaves her way all the way to the hoop. Put it up with the left hand off the glass, and good. Great body control that time as she got bumped on the shot, and she'll have a three-point play opportunity.
That's five now for Eckerty as she just drove in, used the English, spun it up off the glass, and got it to fall. That foul is on Hannon, her first and team third.
Eckerty, 5'6", and a junior, 73% free throw shooter, up and good. Pushes the lead back out to 6 at 17-11 with 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Hannon at the volleyball spike line now backs it out to the center circle. Rams going to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Valley will get the ball unless there's a jump ball between now and the end of this quarter. Valley packs it back in their 2-3 zone. Hannon bounce pass to Hopper. Hopper back to Hannon with 8 seconds to go. Work it left side to Hall. Cruz on the baseline, dribbles in. Traffic goes on the right side to Hopper. Back out. Hannon steps into three right of the key. It's off the side, no good. And that'll be your first quarter of play from the Hawks' Nest. On the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard, Springs Valley 17, Paoli 11. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Are you looking to make an impact in Orange County? The Orange County Community Foundation is here to help you do just that. For over 20 years, OCCF has been supporting our local community, empowering nonprofits, and driving a positive change through generous contributions from people just like you. And now we have an incredible matching opportunity that only lasts a limited time. When you contribute to our Share the Love of Orange County Unrestricted Fund or any of our unrestricted funds, your gift will be matched 2-to-1. That means for every dollar you give, the Lilly Endowment will match it with 2 more, tripling your impact. This matching opportunity won't last long. Contact us at 723-4150 or visit our website at occf-in.org for more information. Your contribution today will support vital Orange County programs and services for years to come. Join us in building a better community together and build a stronger, more vibrant Orange County. Orange County Community Foundation, where your passion meets our purpose.
Both teams some runs in that first 8 minutes. Valley has one right now going as they have the lead back up to 6 at 17-11. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. They'll go with McGuire, Breedlove, McNeely, along with Eckerty and Land. Rams drop it back. The pass deflected. It's going to go out of bounds. Good hands out front by both Peyton and Hall. Lilly got it that time off the fingertips. Hopper, Cruz, along with Hannon, Hall, and Peyton, the 5 out there for the purple-clad Rams tonight on the road. Bounce pass comes into McNeely in a double team right in front of the Rams bench. She needs some help. Pass is deflected. Breedlove able to pick it up, throws it down low. There's Hannon fronting the big girl Land, and she comes up with the steal. Hannon will bring it up with the dribble into the offensive end. 7:35 and counting. First half of play just starting the second quarter. 6-point Valley lead. Cruz works it on the left side against the 2-3 zone. Along the arc, stopping, firing is Lily Hall. Her three-pointer is short, no good. Jordan Lamb, the rebound for Valley. Eckerty brings it down the left sideline with the dribble. Passes in the corner. Breedlove steps into a 3. It's rims in and out, no good. Rebound, McGuire couldn't hold on to it. And coming out of there with it is Hopper for Paoli. Hopper stops to the right of the key into the corner. Hannon, her 3 on the way. It's way off the mark, no good. Breedlove, the weak side rebound for Valley. Equity will slow it up as she walks it up across the timeline. Rams drop back to almost a 3-2 zone this trip now. Right side. Give it up is Breedlove to McNeely between the circles. Across that front is Hall along with Peyton and Hannon, but they'll try and drop down and help with the big girls in the double low post. Driving down, the pass by Equity is deflected and stolen. Hopper got a hand on it. Peyton comes up with the steal. Jericho pushes it up. Here's Hannon driving right side, put it up in traffic. No good, but she is fouled. It's really good to see Kaylin attack both big girls under the basket that time.
And it looks like that foul is going to go on Jordan Land. That'll be her first and team first of the quarter, and that will put Hannon to the free throw line.
Free throw up by Hannon is good. Her third point of the night. She is a 79% free throw shooter coming into tonight's game. As checking out will be McGuire, and Josie Robinson checks back in. She was a starting forward. Only 6 deep for the Hawks. Free throw up and good, so 2 points closer as a result of the freshman Kaylin Hannon knocking down those free throws, and it is a 4-point Valley lead. 6:20 and counting in the first half of play. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Rams in that zone. Robinson right side on the wing, back out to Equity, top of the key, working to the left side to Breedlove to McNeely. McNeely in a double team, knocked away from behind and stolen. Another turnover. Here's Hannah driving down in, and she has the ball poked away from behind by Breedlove, who did not give up on the play. The Rams will have it underneath their basket.
Shooting percentages through one. Paoli 4 of 13 overall, 31%. They were 3 of 7 on their three-point tries. Valley 6 of 13, 46%. They were 2 of 7 on their three-point shots.
Hannon steps back, 3 out of the corner, right side, short, no good. Rebound by McNeely. She'll give it off to Equity, and Macy will bring it up with the dribble. Rams drop back 2-3 this time as Equity works to the right side to McNeely to Equity. Reverse it to Breedlove. Out front to Equity between the circles. She gets a screen, dribbles between both of those, dumps it down low to Robinson, catches the pass, goes right side to Land, who put it up in traffic. 8 on the night for Jordan. Good ball movement down low against the zone by Valley. Earns them back to that 6-point lead at 19-13. Hannon brings it up with the dribble, working against another 2-3 zone by Valley. What we're seeing the majority of the time so far here tonight. Peyton works it left side, used up the dribble. Hannon fires into the high post to Cruz, right back to Hannon, driving down the lane, pull up, free throw line jumper, back of the rim, no good. All Valley underneath, Breedlove the rebound, out to Equity. Equity looks up but does not have numbers and will slow it up in the offensive end. McNeely thought about 3 but didn't take the shot. Down low, tried to force it in the Land, but Hopper, a nice job to step in the passing lane, comes up with the steal. Hopper pulls it out, give it off to Cruz on the left side. Avery, one dribble to Peyton. Peyton works it around the three-point arc on the left side. Rams slow it down there in their zone offense. Hannon to the right of the key, skip pass over to Cruz. Avery going to put up another 3, and she got it. 6 on the night for Avery. 19-16. Rams are back to within 3 with 4:30 to go in the first half of play. Equity, very deliberate. Timeout going to be taken by Valley. 4:27 to go. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Valley leads by 3. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
4:27 to go in the first half. Paoli, the Lady Rams, they got down early but have been battling back, and it's been the three-point shot that has gotten them back into it. Paoli shooting 4 out of 12 on the night from three-point range, 33%, pretty good percentage for this team, whereas Valley, when they are able to get Equity and land some shots, they're able to score. Really nobody else. Breedlove made a 3 and a couple of free throws for her 5 points, but otherwise not a whole lot of contributions from anywhere else for Valley.
Out of the timeout, the Hawks look at man-to-man defense, it looks like, by Paoli. Working on the right side. Equity dribbles into a double team, dump it down low. Here's Land, one power dribble, shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, put it up a second time, no good. And finally, Cruz able to come down with the rebound for Paoli. Up to Hopper on the baseline. Hall stops, fires a 15-footer. Oh, it rims in and out, no good. Hopper, though, the offensive rebound on the left side, put it up and good. Jericho Hopper's first two of the night, 19-18, 3:45 and counting. Right side, McNeely. Rams drop back to their 1-2-2 zone this time, 3-2 zone, depending on how high they want to play, and they'll slide back. Here's a long three. McNeely way off the mark, no good. Hopper with the rebound for the Rams, brings it out with the dribble, 2-on-2, dump it off down low on the lane to Hopper, or to Hall, back to Hopper, her 15-footer no good. Breedlove comes out with the rebound, and when she came down, had her feet kind of tangled up with a teammate and a Ram player, and she falls to the floor and will be called for a travel.
Substitution for Paoli. Jada Smith will see her first action of the night. Avery Cruz with a couple of made threes tonight. She goes to the bench.
Hannon will trigger it into the left of the basket along the baseline. Breedlove had to tie a shoe, got all of that taken care of. Looking comes in right to Hopper, batted away. Jericho comes down with it, bounce pass out to Smith. Smith on the right side, Eckerty all over her, and she was able to deflect the ball, and it goes off the hands of Smith out of bounds. Turnover number 6 on Paoli.
Yeah, Eckerty solid on the offensive end and pretty good on the defensive end, too. If you leave that out there, she's going to reach in and get a hold of it. Was able to deflect it off of Smith and out of bounds that time.
1 point Valley lead in the basketball. McNeely to Eckerty between the circles. Rams play in that 2-3 zone, come out, bring a floater up and down the lane as well from time to time. Breedlove in a double team left side, back to Eckerty, dribbles into the free throw line area, back out to McGuire, who checked in. Her free throw line jumper no good. Rebound Robinson. She tried to dump it off to McNeely, and she's going to track it down, but then travel to give it right back. That's 12 turnovers for Valley.
Yeah, she was wanting to put the ball back down and also wanting to pass it at the same time. Indecisive, to say the least, and that's the reason for the turnover. Give it back over to Paoli.
Rams a chance to get their first lead of the night. 2:40 and counting in the first half of play. Hannon brings it up against the zone. Work it right side to Peyton. Fired into the high post. Turnaround shot by Cruz. It is no good. Got a great look. Wouldn't fall. Robinson clears it off for Valley underneath. Valley will try and work with this 1 point lead against that Rams 3-2 zone now, depending on where Hannon wants to go. Get McGuire in there running the high post as Land is getting a break, and we get another travel on McNeely. Just a little bit indecisive on what to do.
Yeah, that more than anything. She had a couple of options, but just unable to keep the feet still. That'll give it back over to Paoli and another chance to take the lead for the first time.
What Coach Niehaus talked about, freshman in the backcourt. Just got to make sound decisions and not think, just play and do it. Into the lane. Here's Hopper in traffic. Got it off the screen, no good. Ball loose on the floor, and McNeely comes down with it. Cruz is right there. Hopper is right there as well, and one of them is going to be called with a foul.
And we'll see which one. It's on 20 instead of 10, and that is Jericho Hopper. That's going to be her first foul, first on Paoli as a team here in the second quarter. Give it over to Valley, length of the court to go. We're going to see Jordan Land check back in, and coming out will be Kenna McNeely.
We saw Valley go with both big girls at the end of the first quarter. Looks like Coach Niehaus will try that lineup again here in the final 2 minutes of the second quarter, leading by 19-18. As Eckerty brings it up, high post pass to Land, bounce pass right side to Breedlove. Fakes free, now dribbles in on the baseline. Double team throws it right into the lane, and there's Hopper to come up with the steal for Paoli. Valley's miscue has allowed the Rams to stay right here in this ball game. Cruz to Hopper on the high post, dribbles in, kick it out to Hannon, steps into three, in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Robinson. Rams again, another good wide open look, couldn't get the shot to fall.
And that one looked good the whole way.
He had the right angle on it. Stepping back, Macy Eckerty launches a three, and it's good all the way. She's got 9, 22-18. Minute 15 to go in the first half of play. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Peyton on the left side for Paoli. Had a look but didn't take the shot. Into the corner to Cruz. Skip it out high to Hannon. Work it quickly over to Hall. Reverse it back to Hannon. Hannon with the dribble inside the arc to Peyton. Now she's going to launch a three. It's going to be partially blocked. And the rebound pulled out of there by McGuire. Give it off to Eckert under a minute to go. See what Valley wants to do. They'll work their offense. Here's Breedlove quickly going to put up a three, and she got another one. And just like that, lead back out to 25-18. 8 points on the night for Gracie, coming in averaging just under 10 per ball game. 35 seconds to go. Rams have the possession of the ball. They'll get it to start the third quarter unless there's a tie-up between now and the end of the second quarter. Left side, Peyton has it. Back out to Hannon. Rams look like they're content to hold for the final shot. Out front to Hannon, left side to Peyton. Back to Hannon between the circles. Working on the right wing to Lily Hall. Hall looking into the lane. Bounce past the Hopper. Quickly back out to Hannon. To Peyton. To Hannon with 10 seconds to go. Right side to Hall. Hall with the dribble. Uses it up. Give it off to Hannon. Into the corner to Peyton. Down low. Backing in is Hopper. In amongst the two big girls. Lays it up and good at the horn. That'll give her 4 and send the Rams to the locker room with a little bit of momentum, even though they trail it here at the half on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. It reads Springs Valley 25, Paoli 20. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Cool motorcycle. How'd you afford it?
I got a home equity line of credit from Hoosier Hills Credit Union.
That's cool. Why a motorcycle?
I had a sign at work.
And now if you turn to page 3 on your binders, you'll see.
Fund your adventures with a home equity line of credit from Hoosier Hills Credit Union. Remodel your home, go on an epic vacation, or get the boat, RV, jet ski, or motorcycle of your dreams. Apply at any Hoosier Hills Service Center. Subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions are subject to change. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 408-510.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summers Seamless Guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home, protect it properly. Choose Summers Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
25-20, the Rams trail Springs Valley here on this conference game at the Hawks Nest as we begin our halftime report brought to you by Whitfield Investments. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how Wes can help you stay on track with your goals now and in the future. There were no ties and no lead changes in this ball game as Valley jumped out to a 4-0 lead. The Rams finally got their first point of the night on a basket by Hannon, this coming at the 5:33 mark. But then Valley able to reel off 8 straight points, and they were able to get the lead up to double digits thanks to 2 baskets by Breedlove and 1 by Land, and it was 12-2 with 3:55 to go. Paoli then started to get the 3-point shots to fall. Lily Hall knocked one down. Avery Cruz followed it up, and all of a sudden it was 12-8 before Land got a basket to make it 14-8. Paoli comes right back as Peyton was able to drill in a 3 of her own to make it 14-11 with a minute 53 to go. And then a 3-point play to close out that quarter by Macy Eckerty made it 17-11. Rams get the first 2 points of the second quarter to cut the lead down to 17-13. Lando answers back to make it 19-13 at a 5:38 mark with a basket. Paoli answers with 2 in a row themselves, one from Cruz and another from Hopper, and the Rams were back to within 1 at 19-18. But Valley then gets Eckerty to drain another 3, and then another 3 answered by Gracie Breedlove, and the lead was bumped back out to 25-18. Rams do a nice job of running down the clock and get the final shot to go in from Jericho Hopper with 2 seconds to go to cut the lead to 25-20 here at the half. Rebounding, Valley in control of the glass so far. The Hawks have 19 total rebounds, 4 of those on the offensive glass. Paoli 10 rebounds in the first 2 quarters of play and 3 second-chance opportunities. Turnovers, the Rams have 6 in the first half, but Valley, they have 13 turnovers in the first 2 quarters of play. However, they lead it by a score of 25-20. As we continue with the Whitfield Investments halftime report, we'll take a look at team and individual stats. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus. Riley Oil is pleased to announce they are once again pumping gas for their valued customers after the 2023 tornado outbreak at their Paoli location. The Riley family invites you to stop in and fill up with quality Marathon gasoline and diesel. Stop in and check out the facility, grab a cold drink and a Hoosier Lottery ticket. Be sure to visit their other 2 locations in Orleans and Hardinsburg and grab a snack, drink, or something cooked fresh from their grab-and-go hot bar. Riley's Marathon offers after-hours pay at the pump for your convenience. Visit them off the east side of the Paoli Square in Orleans and Hardinsburg.
Well, we were halfway through this county and conference rivalry, the Lady Rams of Paoli and the Lady Blackhawks of Springs Valley. As the Whitfield Investments halftime report continues, we're ready to take a look at some of the stats from first half action. As far as the shooting percentages are concerned, Paoli 27% overall, 7 of 26 from the field. That includes 4 out of 14 on their three-point try, so better than half of the shot attempts for Paoli tonight have been from beyond the arc. At 4 of 14, good for 29%. The Lady Rams, 3 of 7 in the first quarter and 1 out of 7 from behind the line in the second quarter of play. That many threes, you're not going to see a whole lot of free throws being taken, and Paoli took just 2 in the first half, but made both of those. As far as Springs Valley is concerned, they shoot 43% overall, 9 out of 21 from the field. Included in that 9 of 21 overall figure is 4 of 11 three-point shooting for 36%. Valley, the Lady Blackhawks, were 2 out of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter of play. At the free throw line, Valley 3 out of 3 so far on the night. So the two teams combined, perfect, 5 out of 5 from the charity stripe. We are at the half. Right now, the Valley Lady Blackhawks getting the better of the Lady Rams by a margin of 5. 25-20 is your score here at the half. We'll take a break, and when we come back with the Whitfield Investments halftime report, we'll be taking a look at individual scoring from first half action. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Jamie Sullivan may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, save money on your taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Jamie Sullivan at 812-849-2670, located in Mitchell, for an appointment. Raymond James & Associates, Incorporated. Member of the New York Stock Exchange, SIPC, Life Well Planned.
Well, just about ready for second half action. Looking at individual scoring from first half play. Paoli, all 5 starters get into the scoring column. Good balance. Avery Cruz leading the way through the first 2 quarters with 6 points on 2 made threes, and 4 points apiece for Jericho Hopper and for Kaylin Hannon. 3 points apiece for Addie Payton and for Lily Hall. As far as Springs Valley is concerned, only 3 players in the scoring column to this point in time. Very well balanced, though. 9 points for Macy Eckerty. She made a couple of threes. And then 8 points apiece for Jordan Land and for Gracie Breedlove. Scores by the quarters. Valley was up after 1, 17-11. Paoli wins the second quarter by a slim margin of 9-8. That gets us to our halftime score of 25-20. Well, we are just about ready for second half action. We'll get one more break in, and when we come back, we will get you ready to go with third quarter action. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or call 812-723-2708 to see why Hoosier Hardware stands out for quality and service in the community.
You can make a difference in the life of abused and neglected children in Orange County. I'm Orange County Circuit Court Judge Steve Owen, and we have a court-appointed special advocate program, or CASA, right here in Orange County, and we need your help. There's no special skills required, and we can train you on the skills that are needed. All you have to do is just call Robin Brown today and tell her that you want to help us help these children feel safe and loved here in Orange County. That's Orange County CASA at 812-653-4889.
Well, both teams back out on the court, huddled around their coaches, getting last-minute instructions. About the only thing that we've not touched on to this point in time is the foul situation. Really nobody in any kind of trouble. The officials really didn't call very much in the first half. Only 6 total fouls in the first 2 quarters, 4 against Paoli, but they were spread out amongst 4 different players, and only 2 called against Springs Valley, and they were on 2 different players, so no foul issues as we begin second half action. Paoli looks like the Lady Rams, they will begin second half play with possession of the basketball.
It'll be Lily Hall, Jericho Hopper, Kaylin Hannon, along with Addie Payton and Avery Cruz, starting 5 for Paoli. Valley also goes with Josie Robinson, Kenna McNeely, Jordan Land, Macy Eckerty, and Gracie Breedlove, their original starting 5, as Rams look to get into this 5-point deficit as they come out. Like Valley going to go a little man-to-man defense for the first time tonight. They will, working on the left side. Hannah down low. Here's Hopper in a double team. Put it up. Oh, couldn't get the shot to go. Made a nice diagonal cut down from the right side. However, she'll have to earn them at the free throw line.
McNeely was coming over from the weak side with the help defense. Wasn't able to get there in time. Did give up the foul. That'll be her first and team first of the quarter.
Jericho coming in, hitting 74% from the line. Nails that one. She's got 5 points on the night. Team high 14.8, leading the Rams in scoring this season. Cuts the lead down to 4. Second one is up. It's good as well. It's back to a 3-point margin at 25-22. If the Rams make any changes on their defense, they'll stay back in 1-2-2. No, they're going to go man-to-man out front at least a little bit. Lob it over the top to Land. Land on the left baseline, put it up in traffic, got it to roll in and good. Her 10th point of the night. Lead back out to 5, and both teams able to score on their first possession of this third quarter of play. Valley going to still stay in their half-court man-to-man. Top of the key, Peyton working on the right side to hand it down low. Here's Hopper on the baseline, turns in on the double team, put it up and got it to go. So the Rams able to score on back-to-back possessions. Eckerty quickly pushes it up with the dribble. Rams drop back into their 2-3 this time. Left side to Breedlove. Breedlove to the left of the key. Skipping over the top right side to McNeely. McNeely dribbles into the arc. Nowhere to go. Back to Eckerty. Eckerty used up the dribble. Skipping over the top to Breedlove. Another 3 on the way by Gracie. It's off the back of the rim. No good. But all Valley on the weak side. Robinson out to Eckerty, who lines up 3 and gets it to go. She's got 12. And the lead up to 6 at 30-24 with 6:35 to go here in the third quarter. If Valley stays in their half-court man-to-man, looks like they will, as Land will come out and guard Peyton, which leaves, you bring Addie out, a lot of room for Hopper to work down low. Hopper able to get the ball from Peyton. Back to Addie, working on the left side to Hall. Hall with the dribble, reverses the top of the key to Hannon. Hannon right side. Peyton going to line up 3. Her shot rims in and out, no good. And Robinson, another strong rebound for Valley to Eckerty. Eckerty pushes it up with the dribble. Stops at the volleyball spike line. Fires it over to Breedlove. Breedlove fakes, dribbles in on the baseline. Cut off, now turns, puts up a tough shot. No good. Rebound, no by Land as she went over Hannon to lay it up and in. 12 on the night for Land. And it's back to an 8-point lead. Here's some pressure in the backcourt. Finally, Hopper comes back to be the relief valve and will bring it up across the timeline. 32-24. In favor of Springs Valley. Right side, Hannon looks against the man-to-man, gets a screen, pick and roll down low. Here's Hopper in a double team. Jericho, little fadeaway shot, comes up short, no good. Robinson the rebound. Valley continues to control the backboards. Long pass. Here's Breedlove running the left side. Lays it up and good off the glass. Transition points for Valley. 10 for Breedlove. And it's back to a 10-point lead at 34-24. Rams going to take timeout. 5:14 to go in the third. It's Valley on top, 34-24. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Hear that? Adventure is calling your name. Are you ready to answer? At Springs Valley Bank and Trust, we're here to guide you on your financial journey. From checking and savings accounts tailored to your needs to personalized investment strategies, Springs Valley has the fuel for your future. Need a loan? We've got competitive rates and flexible options to make those big life moments a reality. Stop by a Springs Valley Banking Center and let's start planning today for tomorrow's adventures. Adventure awaits. Let Springs Valley guide the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And the Lady Rams of Paoli have fallen behind by 10, 34-24 your score. Reason being, Valley has come out and made some shots. They've gotten scoring from only 3 players so far tonight, and that's still the case so far in this quarter. Jericho Hopper starting to pick up the pace for Paoli. She's got 4 of her 8 to start this quarter.
Paul on the right wing against the man-to-man. Down to Hopper. The ball tipped away from behind on good defense by Valley. Equity comes up with the steal. Works it up across the timeline with the dribble. Lob it down low to Land. Land powers her way up right side. No good. Gets her own rebound. Put it up and in. Land shooting till she makes. She's got 14. She was a big difference last year in the game of Paoli, and is also a big difference here tonight. Rams just cannot match up with the 6-foot junior. Left side, Peyton has it. To the key. Takes it to the top of the key with the dribble to Hannon. Hannon looking down low, trying to post up Hopper, but there's just too many hands there to get it. And a foul going to be called on Valley.
Yeah, it looked like Breedlove. She's drawn the assignment defensively when Valley is in the man-to-man. That is going to be her first and team's second of the quarter. And really, when they're man-to-man, it's almost an advantage to Paoli because Hopper has some height on Breedlove. If they were to match Land up with her, she'd have no chance at all down there, just giving up like half a foot.
Hannon into Cruz, back to Hannon, over to Hall. Pass tipped away, stolen out front by Eckerty. And as she tried to come up court, Hopper tried to make the re-steal and instead reaches in and gets called for the foul.
Yeah, and that foul on Hopper is going to be her second. Team foul, number 1 of the quarter against Paoli, so no trouble there. But it does give Valley the basketball with a 12-point lead.
Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Hawks. They'll work against the Rams 2-3. Eckerty between the circles with the dribble to Breedlove. Breedlove reverses it right side to Eckerty. Eckerty works in front of the Valley bench, skipping over the top to Robinson. Oh, a nice touch pass to Land in the lane. Her shot rims in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hopper, and then she is bumped and fouled in the backcourt.
Yeah, it might have been Robinson over the back. It is. That's going to be her first and team third.
Robinson's done a nice job rebounding here tonight.
Yes.
Was able to get it to Land in a good position, but Land just couldn't get that shot to fall this time. Rams got to make some inroads here halfway through the third quarter, down by a dozen. Valley stays in their half-court man-to-man. Hopper on the right wing. Swing it out front to Cruz between the circles. Backdoor cut to Hannon. She lost it and cannot hold on to it. Right idea. Rams just did not execute.
Yeah, you look at that defense, and it's almost like a box and one, with the one being Land just right there in the middle of the lane, guarding anybody that comes in the vicinity, not specifically guarding one player.
Eckerty out high, works it on the right side. McNeely skipping over the top to Breedlove. Breedlove fakes, dribbles into the baseline, cut off there. Hannon got a hand on it. Ball is loose. Robinson comes up with it. She'll be tied up. Jump ball will keep it down at the Valley end.
Yeah, spacing or poor spacing on the part of Valley that time really helped Paoli defensively. They didn't need as many defenders over there to guard that basketball.
McNeely to Breedlove around the perimeter to Eckerty. Back to Breedlove. 3 right of the key. Oh, and she banks it in. Night for Gracie Breedlove, a good one. 13, and it's 39-24 with 3:20 to go in the third quarter of play. Hopper brings it up with the dribble. We'll set up the Rams offense against the man-to-man. Work it left side to Hannon. Hannon with the dribble, looking down low. Pass it out to Burkhead, who checked in at the last break, to Cruz on the right wing. Avery with the dribble. Looks down low, nobody open. Pass it out to Hall. Swing it left side to Hopper. Hopper looks for cutters down the lane. Used up her dribble. Pass it out front to Hannon between the circles to Burkhead on the right wing. Burkhead looking as Land comes out to guard her. Back to Cruz. 3 right of the key off the rim. No good. Rams track it down in the corner. Burkhead with the offensive rebound on the right side. Back out to Avery. Give it up to Hopper between the circles. Puts it on the deck. Gets a screen. Will back it back out. 39-25, Valley on top. Double high post set. Hopper to the right of the wing. Puts up a long 2. It is no good. But Lily Hall has the offensive rebound for the Rams to reset it. Fired into Hopper. Breedlove is behind her. Then Eckerty tried to come in from the top with the help defense, and a foul going to be called on the Blackhawks.
And that foul, I believe, is going to be on Breedlove. It will be. That's her second. And team foul number 4 of the quarter. And the timeout going to be taken by Coach Marty Niehaus of Springs Valley. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
For over 40 years, families in Orange and surrounding counties have relied on the professionalism of Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli in their time of need. Melvin Dillman established this high standard of dignity and care that remains today under the direction of Tim Scott, family, and staff. Call 812-723-2276 to set up a pre-need appointment, and the staff at Dillman Scott will be happy to discuss all of your options. Southern Indiana's gold standard of care. Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli.
Well, Springs Valley has come out hot in this third quarter of play. Paoli got it down to a 3-point advantage at the very beginning of the quarter, but Valley on a 12-0 run now has a 15-point advantage. Paoli's got the ball to inbound to the left of their bucket.
Hannon triggers it in to Burkhead. To Hopper, 3, top of the key, rims in and out, no good, and the rebound by Robinson for Valley, and then Rams trying to sneak in from behind and end up getting a reach-in foul call.
Yeah, and that was Hopper more or less out of frustration more than anything. She rushed in trying to follow her shot, picks up the foul. That's going to be her third, so that is trouble for Paoli. That's just team foul number 2 here in the half, and both of them have been against Hopper.
Eckerty will bring it up with the dribble. Rams drop back into their 2-3, work it right side. McNeely into the corner. Breedlove has the hot hand, another 3. This one's no good. Rebound, though. Robinson on the weak side. 1 dribble, put it back up and in for her first 2 of the night. 41-24 with less than 2 minutes to go. Valley breaking it open here in this third quarter of play. Burkhead lines up 3 off the front of the rim, left side, no good. Land comes out of there with the rebound for Valley. 1 and done for Paoli. Eckerty rushes it up with the dribble, goes all the way in below the free throw line, puts up a floater, no good. Ball tipped around. Breedlove has it, bounces into traffic to Robinson. Robinson in a double team, and it'll be a jump ball.
Substitution for Paoli. Jay Walker going to check in. And let's see who's going out. Avery Cruz will be the one to get a little bit of a rest here.
Rebounding continued. That domination by Valley, 28 total rebounds to 13 for the Rams. 41-24 is your score on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. 90 seconds remaining in the third. Hannon works out high on Breedlove in the man-to-man. Into the corner to Burkhead. Back to Hannon on the right wing. Hannon with the dribble goes into the lane, put it up in traffic. There's contact. Robinson tried to take the charge, but however, Kalen was fouled before she got to that defender.
Yeah, and the foul magnet for Valley tonight has been Gracie Breedlove. That's going to be her third. Team foul number 5, so Paoli shoots the bonus the rest of the way.
Rams have only scored 4 points so far in this quarter. Free throw going to be short by Hannon, no good. Keeps it 41-24. Katie McGuire will come in, and Gracie Breedlove will come out, who's had a great game here tonight, has the sophomore. Coming in, averaging just about 10, but she's slightly over that already here through 3. Next one by Hannon. It is up and good. 5 on the night for Kalen, right about her average. And it's 41-25 as once again Valley will close out the quarter with both of the big girls, Land and McGuire, in there for Coach Marty Niehaus. Rams, they're going to switch up, go man-to-man themselves this time down. Right side, McNeely back out to Eckerty. Eckerty with the dribble inside the arc, goes all the way to the baseline, double-teamed in the corner, fired out to McGuire. McGuire dump it down low to Robinson, tipped away by Hall, goes off the backboard, and Lilly comes out of there with it. And a foul going to be called on Springs Valley.
It should be on Robinson. She's wearing number 10. That's the indication. That's going to be her second personal foul. And Paoli in the bonus situation. That'll send Lily Hall to the free throw line. She has not been there yet tonight, has 3 points. Those came back in the first quarter.
One reason for this lead in the third quarter for the Valley Blackhawks as a free throw by Hall up off the back of the rim, no good. Valley had 13 turnovers in the first half. That was just their first turnover of this quarter, so they've been taking much better care of the basketball. Hall, the senior, second free throw on the way. It's in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by McGuire for Springs Valley. Give it off to Eckerty. See if Valley will hold for the final shot because they will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Coach Niehaus off the bench, giving the instructions, what she wants her team to run. McNeely picked up the dribble. Finally, Eckerty comes back to bail her out. Eckerty spin move down the lane, but does not force the issue. Pulls it out with 30 seconds. Over to McNeely. Can she hold on to it? No, she cannot, and that'll be a turnover on Valley.
Yeah, that's one of those, the hurrier I go, the behinder I get. That ball just kept picking up speed. She was trying to get to it, just could not catch up to it until it got to the sideline.
Valley tried to run out the clock, but instead turns it over. Lead 41-25. Hand in between the circles on the dribble. Valley will come out as the Rams go to a 1-4 set out high. To the left of the key, Hopper back in with those 3 fouls. To Hannon on the right side with 14. Hannon back over to Hall. Wide open 3 left of the key. Off the back of the rim, too hard, no good. Rebound down low. Robinson and Hopper go for it. Both go to the floor. Rams may be fortunate Hopper didn't pick up her fourth foul there.
Yeah, because she would have been right there picking it up. And I think she's going to come out of the ball game on this last defensive stand of the quarter. She checks out. Jay Walker checks in.
Length of the floor with 6 seconds to go. Eckerty will bring it up, gets a screen, stops at the free throw line, dump it down low to Land in a double team, tipped away by Walker and stolen by Walker. Nice play by the Rams to close it out on the defensive end, but they've got work to do heading into the fourth and final quarter of play on the Sullivan Financial Consulting and Raymond James scoreboard. Valley a big third quarter, leads at 41-25. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Get ready for a taste explosion at the Super Burger in Paoli, home of the Triple Nuke, the burger that takes flavor to a whole new level. But that's not all. They now proudly claim the title of second best burger in Indiana. Sizzle into satisfaction with their mouth-watering patties made with locally raised 90% lean grass-fed beef with fresh ingredients that'll leave your taste buds begging for more. The Super Burger, where every bite is a journey of culinary delight. Swing by today and discover why they are the talk of the town. The Super Burger, West Main Street in Paoli, where the Triple Nuke reigns supreme and the taste is legendary.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Jamie Sullivan may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, save money on your taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Jamie Sullivan at 812-849-2670, located in Mitchell, for an appointment. Raymond James & Associates, Incorporated, member of the New York Stock Exchange, SIPC, Life Well Planned.
Blackhawks lead at 41-25 heading into the fourth quarter of play. Valley will have the ball to start this final period. It'll be McGuire, Eckerty, along with McNeely, Land, and Robinson for Springs Valley. Payton, Hall, Cruz, Hopper, and Hannon, the 5 out there for the Rams. Out front, Rams stay in their half-court man-to-man. Eckerty works on Payton, dribbles into the arc, backs it out with the dribble to McNeely on the right wing. McNeely looking down low, takes one dribble, pass it out to Land. Land looking out behind the arc. That's where the Rams would like to keep her all night long for the rest of this game. Out front to Robinson, poked away, but she comes down with it to Eckerty. Eckerty is bumped in the backcourt as Payton being very aggressive, and Eckerty falls to the floor and a little slow getting up. As I think she may have kind of got caught up with another leg or fell on the basketball, but Macy says she's good to go, which is good to see. And it'll be a common foul out high on Paoli.
That foul on Payton, her second, team first of the quarter. Shooting percentage is through 3. Paoli just 8 of 34, 24%, 4 out of 19 on their three-point tries. Valley, much different story. 16 of 34, 47% shooting for Valley so far.
Eckerty launches a long 3 right of the key, no good. Deep rebound pulled down by Lily Hall. She'll take it down the right side of the court with the dribble, gets it into the offensive end, and sets it back up for Paoli. Rams directing as they work against the man-to-man, clear it out to Hall, bounce pass to Hopper, but the pass too far out in front of her, and McNeely comes up with the steal for Springs Valley in the backcourt. Rams cannot have empty possessions, trying to come back, trailing 41-25. All alone, McGuire right side on the baseline, no good. But down low is Land on the offensive glass, the laid up and good.
She's got 16.
Nobody there to check out the big center for Valley, and she's made Paoli pay in the paint tonight. 43-25 with 6:35 to go on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Out high, Hall, top of the key. Peyton, pull up, free throw line jumper, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, no, by Hannon, put it up in traffic. The ball knocked away, and it goes out of bounds as McNeely, the last one to touch it.
And Paoli just can't get anything to fall. Just 1 out of 8 in that third quarter of play. They start the fourth quarter 0 for 2, struggling from the field. Of course, Valley's height inside really has a lot to do with that. It's forced Paoli further away from the bucket, trying to get shots tonight.
Down low into Hopper, right back to Hannon, pulls up a 15-footer right short corner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Robinson. There's contact as she is knocked to the floor. Avery Cruz will be the guilty party on this one.
Yep, that foul on Avery. That'll be her second and team second as well. Paoli will extend full court pressure, 2-2-1 variety, trying to get some easy stuff off of Valley.
Rams just haven't got any easy baskets at all here tonight. Eckerty works against the press in the backcourt. Will beat it with the dribble. Fired up ahead to McNeely. Lob it up to Land. Land catches it in traffic, goes up, and the ball was blocked from behind by Hopper, and they're going to call Land for travel.
Well, I thought at worst we would get a jump ball. Of course, the Valley folks wanted the foul on Hopper. No call there. Give it over to Paoli and Coach Marty Niehaus. She's wanting an explanation, but she is not getting one.
Even if she gets one, I don't think it's the one she wants.
No.
Double high post set. Hannon gets a screen right side back to Cruz. Avery, 3 right of the key. She comes up short, no good. Robinson, another rebound for Springs Valley. Long lead pass to McGuire. McGuire steps through the defender, lays it up and good on the right side off the glass. 2 on the night for Katie McGuire. And Valley, the team that scored tonight in transition. They are the ones that got some easy buckets, and the lead is out to 20 at 45-25 with 5:30 to go in the ball game. Right side, Lily Hall has it for Paoli against Valley. Her pass knocked away, stolen by Eckerty. Eckerty double-teamed in the backcourt, needs some help, fires it out front, and Avery Cruz had possession of the basketball, and they're going to give a timeout over to Springs Valley.
Yeah, Coach Niehaus, she was calling it when Eckerty still had it.
5:21 to go here, and let's see. I don't think they'll change that call. The official coming over to Coach Niehaus with the explanation as he had talked to his fellow men in the stripes out there.
They might change whose possession it is. Right now they're just wondering, do you still want the timeout? And
no.
Coach Niehaus saying no, and Paoli's going to get the basketball. All right.
So that goes down as a turnover.
Yeah, change it all.
Substitution. Jada Smith will come in. Avery Cruz will come out at the 5:21 mark. Rams will have it along the sideline on their end of the half court, right where the hash mark used to be. Pass it in the backcourt to Lily Hall between the circles. Hall near the spike line. Rams work against the man-to-man. Want to go to the double high post. Now a little bit confused on what they want to run. Lily bobbles it. Hannon fortunately comes out there with the dribble. Hannon backs it out. McNeely on her, and Kenna, a little aggressive, will reach in and be called for the foul.
Yeah, you can't do that on that position on the court right in front of the official. That foul on McNeely is going to be her second and team first of the quarter. Substitution, Breedlove's going to come in, and McNeely will go out for Valley.
5:05 to go. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Valley up by 20. Hannon got a player in the backcourt, instead goes into the corner. Hall double team over to Hopper, drives baseline, reverses it, and she goes up. Shot is blocked. There's like 3 Valley defenders down there, and we'll see who will come out with the foul.
Yeah, take your pick, and it's going to be Katie McGuire. It's going to be her first and team second. Hopper was challenging both of the 6-footers for Valley. Had the shot blocked, but there was a lot of contact.
At the line will be Jericho Hopper. Free throw up, rims in and out, no good. Tough night all the way around for all Rams on the court.
Yeah, Hopper's the only one to have scored here in the second half.
The Rams have only scored 5 points in this half.
Well, Hannon's got 1. Take that back.
Second free throw by Jericho, up and good. The lead down to 19. 5 minutes to go. Rams full court pressure ahead. Lob it to Breedlove. Drives all the way into the baseline. Puts a shot up. No good. As Lily Hall was the last line of defense there. And Breedlove a nice job of attacking the rim. to force the issue. She is fouled and will go to the free throw line.
And that foul on Lily Hall, that'll be her first and team third. It'll put Breedlove to the free throw line. She's been there twice so far tonight.
Comes up short on that one. As official comes over, he has noticed something.
Well, I think he motioned that the clock was continuing to run. He may have to have it reset to a certain point.
They'll talk it over. Bob Denbo, our official score and timer here tonight.
Well, 4:37 right now. And I think, 4:47 is where it's going to go to.
10 seconds back up. At the line, Breedlove missed the first. See if she can make it a 1-for-2 trip. This one is up, and it looks good, and it is. 14 for Gracie Breedlove, the 5'8 sophomore, coming in averaging just under 10 points a ball game. Has played a solid game for the Hawks. Right side, Smith, who checked in, has it. The freshman out there for Paoli. Pass out front, knocked away, stolen by Equity. No, Macy couldn't hold on to it. It goes off her foot out of bounds and goes right back to Paoli.
And fortunate for Paoli because Breedlove had released and was way ahead of anybody else. She'd have had an easy two, and I think Eckerty and Breedlove, they're just kind of smiling at one another, knowing that, we just didn't cash in on that.
Inbounds pass to Peyton between the circles. Addie with the dribble, takes it to the top of the key to Hall. Swing it right side to Hannon. Hannon with the dribble, bounce pass to Hopper in the lane. She's in a double team, going to back in. Can't get a shot up. Back to Hannon. Drives baseline, shot up, partially blocked by Land, and Land comes down with the loose basketball. Eckerty will rush it up. She's got teammates ahead, but doesn't force the issue. Stops, now steps back, launches three right of the key, and it's up and good.
She's got 15. That's a heck of a move.
That it was. She knew exactly what she wanted to do. 49-26 with 4 minutes to go. All Blackhawks here tonight. Right side, Peyton has it to the elbow. Kick it out left side to Hall. Her step back three on the way. It's back of the rim, no good. Deep rebound, though, by Peyton. She dribbles into the lane, got between two defenders. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Hopper. One dribble, put it back up in traffic, and good. A timeout going to be taken by the Rams. 3:42 to go. 49-28, Springs Valley on top on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
In need of a financial checkup? Consider Whitfield Investments for comprehensive investment advice and wealth management services. As a passionate Paoli native, Wes Whitfield places the needs of his clients first as he works to grow a stronger, financially savvy community of investors, families, and individuals. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how Wes can help you stay on track with your goals, both now and in the future.
Hi, this is John Bender. Since 1931, Bender Lumber has been providing superior service along with quality, innovative building products at fair, competitive prices. In communities throughout southern Indiana, our locations are the primary supplier to residential builders, professional remodelers, as well as do-it-yourselfers who rely on our knowledgeable sales staff to do whatever it takes to proudly serve them and to get the job done. So here's to the first 90 years of local people serving local needs at Bender Lumber.
Well, 3:42 left in this one. Paoli has fallen behind, and Springs Valley with a 21-point advantage. They can afford to be patient with it. Paoli's going to extend full court pressure, a 2-2-1 variety. They've not been able to turn Valley over here in the second half with that.
Eckerty over to Breedlove in a double team. Lost it, got it back, steps through the double team. She goes to the floor, and a foul. Oh, jump ball will be called. That's not what I was going to ask.
Well, that was one of the three options.
And that was good number 3 for me. But
yeah, and Paoli gets the benefit of that call. It'll be a jump ball, alternating possession over to Paoli. Substitution, you're going to see Kenna McNeely check back in for Valley, and Katie McGuire goes out.
Rams will have it in the backcourt with 3:32 to go, trailing 49-28. Kaylin Hannon will bring it up with the dribble against the man-to-man, top of the key, into the lane, pass it out. Peyton dribbles into the lane, puts up a running hook shot, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Eckerty, nearly knocked to the floor by her own teammate that time was Macy. Now she will bring it up and very deliberately walks it across the timeline. Right side, McNeely fakes three, dribbles in on the baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound, though. Robinson tips it right back to Land, who lays it up and in.
She's got 18.
Another assist, though, by Robinson, who's got a ton of rebounds here tonight for Valley. Under 3 minutes to go, 51-28. Hannon bounce pass in the lane. Here's Hopper turning back in the lane, put it up with the left hand, up and good.
And she's got 13.
51-30. 2:45 to go. Rams extend 2-2-1 full court pressure. Eckerty in the backcourt ahead to Breedlove. Fires across court. Knocked away by Hannon. Loose on the floor. Hopper got a hand on it. Now coming out of there with it is Hannon. Hannon brings it up with the dribble. It's around the double team near the center line. We'll pull it back out and reset it for Paoli. Down by 21. Left of the key. Cruz has it. Dump it down in the lane. Here's Hopper. Backs her way in. Turns to the left. Put it up with the left hand short. No good. Rebound pulled down by McNeely, and she'll give it off to Eckerty in the backcourt. Macy will walk it up. Setting it up, as Burt mentioned, the Rams got to put some pressure on, but Valley can be very patient here. They're in no hurry at all. They just want to run down the final 2 minutes of this game. Breedlove fakes, drives in, pull-up jumper, no good, and block out down low. Hopper had the inside position on Land, and Land will be called for an over-the-back foul. Timeout taken by the Hawks. They lead at 51-30. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Calcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot mix asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their 2 locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Calcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Calcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed. Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
Just a minute 54 left in this one. Paoli, the Lady Rams, have fallen behind by 21. 51-30 is your score, as they have just had no answer for Jordan Land tonight. 18 points on the night, making just about every one, it seems like.
Out high, and we get a legal screen called on the Rams.
Yeah, Avery's going to pick it up, Cruz, so that'll be her third. And team foul number 4, she was set. Initially, knew that the defensive player was going to get around the screen that she had set, kind of leaned in, and that's all it takes to get a charge call against you and a foul, and that gives it over to Valley.
12 turnovers on the night for the Rams, 6 in each half so far. Eckerty, very patient, will bring it up across the timeline. Paoli drops back into their man-to-man. Eckerty works out high on Hannon. Swing it left side to Robinson. Robinson looking for cutters out high to McGuire, right side to Breedlove. Breedlove fumbles it, tried to track it down and does so right near the sideline. Pass it to Eckerty at the top of the key. Eckerty, guarded closely by Hannon, backs it out with the dribble with 1:20 to go. Valley just going to run out the string here, leading comfortably 51-30. Into the middle, go to a 3-2 delay. Breedlove has it at the center circle, guarded there by Cruz, and Cruz will be called for the reach-in foul.
That foul on Cruz, that'll be number 4. Team foul number 5 of the quarter, and it will result in free throws for Valley. And Gracie Breedlove, she will step up there to shoot them. Made her first 2, missed 1, made 1, so she's 3 out of 4 from the line so far tonight and has 14 points.
She had a nice night here. Got started off knocking down a couple of threes, gave her a lot of confidence in this game. Free throw up is good. Coming in, hitting 56% from the line as McNeely re-enters the game, and McGuire will come out for the Valley Hawks. Just 1:08 to go, 52-30, Springs Valley on top. Second free throw is short, no good. Rebound, no by Land, and she falls down to the floor. The ball knocked away, and coming out of there with it is Lily Hall for the Rams. Give it off to Hannon in the backcourt, and she'll slow it down. Double high post set out again. Hannon works right side, tried to go back door, gives it to Hopper. Cross court to Cruz, 15-footer, left baseline, rims in and out, no good. Rebound cleared out of there by Land for Valley as we roll under 1 minute to go. Eckerty walks it up across the timeline to set it up in the delay offense for Springs Valley. Picked up by Hannon out high. Paoli stays in their half-court man-to-man. Valley just got to keep the ball alive and moving, and Eckerty, the perfect player to do that for them. Gives it off to Breedlove. Breedlove to the right of the key. Rams come out to Trapper. She's able to dribble around it, goes down the lane, puts it up in traffic, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Cruz for Paoli, and then she fumbled it, and it goes out of bounds. I don't know if Valley got a hand on it or not, but Jericho Hopper was the last one to get a hand on it for Paoli.
Yeah, Hopper's thinking it's going out off of Paoli, so she's chasing after it, but wound up getting on the baseline all at the same time.
Just 15 seconds to go into Breedlove to the left of the key. Breedlove ball high over her head, puts it on the floor, dribbles out the time, down to 8 seconds, guarded by Cruz, 5-second count on. Ball knocked away and stolen. Avery Cruz going to come out of there with it, going to drive in, doesn't have numbers. There's contact, and they're just going to say the ball went off her leg, no foul.
Avery took kind of an awkward step getting up. Think she's okay. A little bit of perspiration on the floor down there.
Just 0.2 seconds is all that remains here from Valley picking up their 8th win of the season to go above the 500. Into Hopper, catches, puts it up, and no good. Not enough time for that to get the shot off. And that'll be a Blackhawk win here tonight at home as they take care of business, breaking this game open in the third quarter of play, and cruise to the 52-30 win over the Paoli Rams as Springs Valley improves to 8-7 on the year, 2-2 in conference play. Rams fall to 5-12 and 0-3 in PLAC play. When we continue from the Hawks Nest, we'll have the OC East post-game show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Are you looking to make an impact in Orange County? The Orange County Community Foundation is here to help you do just that. For over 20 years, OCCF has been supporting our local community, empowering nonprofits, and driving a positive change through generous contributions from people just like you. And now we have an incredible matching opportunity that only lasts a limited time. When you contribute to our Share the Love of Orange County Unrestricted Fund or any of our unrestricted funds, your gift will be matched 2-to-1. That means for every dollar you give, the Lilly Endowment will match it with 2 more, tripling your impact. This matching opportunity won't last long. Contact us at 723-4150 or visit our website at occf-in.org for more information. Your contribution today will support vital Orange County programs and services for years to come. Join us in building a better community together and build a stronger, more vibrant Orange County. Orange County Community Foundation, where your passion meets our purpose.
Cool motorcycle. How'd you afford it?
I got a home equity line of credit from Hoosier Hills Credit Union.
That's cool. Why a motorcycle?
I had a sign at work.
And now if you turn to page 3 on your binders, you'll
Fund your adventures with a home equity line of credit from Hoosier Hills Credit Union. Remodel your home, go on an epic vacation, or get the boat, RV, jet ski, or motorcycle of your dreams. Apply at any Hoosier Hills Service Center. Subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions are subject to change. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 408510.
Blackhawks victorious in this county and conference showdown at the Hawks Nest as they jumped out early in this game and never trailed in their win over Paoli. OC Eats, delivering happiness right to your door. We'll see you soon, bringing you our post-game show here tonight from Springs Valley High School. As we mentioned, Valley never trailed in this ball game. It never was tied. The Rams got close a couple of times. And in fact, early on in this game, back in the first half, they trailed by 1 and had the basketball, but never could get the lead. Valley jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Paoli finally able to get a basket at the 5:33 mark by Hannon, but then the Hawks reel off 8 straight points on baskets by Eckerty, Land, and Breedlove, and all of a sudden it was a 12-2 ball game. But the Rams finally found their legs and were able to climb back into this ball game with 1:53 to go as Peyton hit a three-pointer to make it 14-11. But then a three-point play by Eckerty closed out the quarter, and it was Valley on top by a score of 17-11. Rams got back to within 4 at 17-13 to start that second quarter, but then they just kind of traded baskets back and forth in that second quarter of play, and Valley led 25-20 at the quarter break. Rams came out, got the first 2 points of the third quarter of play to cut the lead down to 25-22. A bucket, though, coming up by Land made it 27-22, but back to a 3-point game on a basket by Hopper at the 7:09 mark. but then it was a 14-0 run for the Valley Blackhawks to break this game wide open. They built up the lead to 41-24 with 2:06 to go as the Rams went nearly 6 minutes in that third quarter of play without scoring and trailed it at the quarter break 41-25. And things did not get any better because all of a sudden Valley came out and scored 2 quick baskets to start the fourth quarter, and all of a sudden the lead was out to 45-25, and the Valley kept on going here. Ended up scoring 52 in this ball game, which is above their average by 6, and they hold the Rams to 30 and win it 52-30 here tonight to post the win in PLAC play. Taking a look at rebounds here tonight, Paoli with 18 rebounds, 8 on the offensive glass, but Valley did the job as they pounded the boards. 38 rebounds total, 20 more than Paoli tonight, 11 of those coming on second chance opportunities. But that wide margin was offset with turnovers as Valley really had problems in the first half with 13 turnovers, and they committed 9 more in the second half, so 22 for the game for Valley as the Rams turned the ball over 13 times. We'll continue with the OC Eats from the Hawks Nest as Valley a winner here tonight, 52-30. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summers Seamless Guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home, protect it properly. Choose Summers Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus.
As we continue with the OC Eats postgame show from the Hawks Nest, head coach Donovan Cruz of Paoli joins us now. And, Coach, this was a game, he said in the pregame, we can't get behind early. We got to come out, be ready to play. And then all of a sudden what happens? You're down by 10 before you look up again.
Yeah, we got down 10 right off the bat and had to call a quick timeout, kind of woke them up. And, to our kids' credit, though, we dug back. And was it 4 points or so at halftime, I think? 5. Had it to 4, there in the first half. So we did dig ourselves back. Of course, anytime you do that, you spell a lot of energy doing that. But, we got ourselves back in where we kind of wanted to be there at halftime, and started out the second half okay, and then we just went on a dry spell. Just got back to where we really struggled to score, and we got a lot of shots. I thought we settled for threes a little bit too much, especially in the first half. Kind of fool's gold sometimes when you hit a few early,
right?
And then you kind of just lean on that, and we're not a really good 3-point shooting team, so that's not really our forte. It's pounded inside and hit our cutters when they double on Jericho. So yeah, we kind of relied on that too much, and it kind of backfired on us. And then we got once we started struggling to score, we weren't stringing very many stops in a row, and then they started stretching out. And then when you start pressuring them, Eckerty's pretty good when you pressure. So, and we really didn't want to get to that point, but at some point you have to when you get down, But yeah, like I say, the name of the game, you got to hit shots, and we really struggled there in the second half.
Valley's height, though, was a big advantage for him tonight.
It was huge, and they got 2 kids right around 6 foot, so they're big inside, and that had a lot to do with why we were settling for threes. But I I think we could have got to the free throw line, drove in and got 15-footers instead of settling for 18, 19-footers. And but the fools go when we started hitting them, then we decided we were going to stay glued to the three-point line and not attacking the gaps and pulling up and hitting pull-up jumpers. So their height had a lot to do with it. That's not, we can't do much about it.
No, that's true.
5'8" is as big as we get, and we got to deal with what we got. But, our kids battled in there and, just kind of came up a little short today.
Yeah, it's like one of those games, the harder you try, the further you get behind. I mean, It wasn't because of a lack of effort today.
No, and that's the thing. Like you say, when you just have to start doing some things that you really don't want to, start trapping a little bit and start pressuring a little bit, that's when, it kind of got out of hand on us, Could have just sat back in a 2-3 zone and got beat 10 or 12, but we're trying to win the game. So, we had to pressure them a little bit, and they did a nice job, which we were afraid of, and, made us pay.
Well, you come out, Coach, the tough loss on Tuesday night, now back here on Thursday, and hopefully kind of get things righted by tomorrow night to get ready for another game Saturday.
Yeah, because we got another pretty good team coming in. South Central's got a couple of nice guards, so we're going to have to be ready for that. And, I thought our effort was a lot better tonight, kind of started off slow, and, they beat us down the court in transition is what it was, early. And
right.
But I thought our effort was a lot better tonight. Did a lot of good things. I thought we played better than what we did against Perry Central. We just struggled to score. But like you said, we got to get back in the gym tomorrow and hopefully get some shots of them and stick that thing in the hole on Saturday.
Well, your defense did force 22 turnovers tonight.
Yeah,
so, you gave yourself some possession.
Yeah, we forced a lot of turnovers. We just couldn't capitalize on the back end of it, and like I say, we got some shots, but we got to be able to hit them. But we'll get back in the gym. We were in this slump, before Christmas, and we kind of got out of it and started shooting the ball really well. And we just got to get back to shooting the way we were.
It's just going to take one of those games, kind of turn yourself around again.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Kids got to see the thing go in a few times, and and then it just kind of feeds off of each other. So we'll just go back to work tomorrow and continue to get better. We say it all season long, at the end goal is to win the sectional.
Right.
We want to win the conference, but, the sectional is the ultimate goal, so we just got to continue to get better and keep working hard and try to keep figuring some things out, keep tweaking some things.
Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you Saturday.
All right, thanks. I
you
appreciate
bet.
it.
Head Coach Donovan Cruz of Paoli. The Rams fall here tonight to their county and conference rival, the Springs Valley Blackhawks, 52-30. We'll have more of the OC Eats post-game show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Riley Oil is pleased to announce they are once again pumping gas for their valued customers after the 2023 tornado outbreak at their Paoli location. The Riley family invites you to stop in and fill up with quality Marathon gasoline and diesel. Stop in and check out the facility, grab a cold drink and a Hoosier Lottery ticket. Be sure to visit their other 2 locations in Orleans and Hardinsburg and grab a snack, drink, or something cooked fresh from their grab-and-go hot bar. Riley's Marathon offers after-hours pay at the pump for your convenience. Visit them off the east side of the Paoli Square in Orleans and Hardinsburg. Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
As we continue with the OC Eats post-game show here at the Hawks Nest as it empties out, had a great crowd, as you might expect, between these 2 county conference rivals. But Valley, the much happier crowd leaving the gymnasium tonight as they win it 52-30. Valley, you talked about at halftime, had good balance with their big 3, and it was their big 3 that carried them to that win tonight.
Yeah, it really was. And it basically comes down to making shots. The Valley girls, they made shots. They shot 48% on the night. They had actually 4 fewer shots than what Paoli did, and Paoli just shot 28%. And that's the game in a nutshell. You don't make shots, you don't score points, and that's what it comes down to. Looking at the percentages, Paoli, the Lady Rams, were 10 of 46 on the night, just 28%. That includes 2 out of 12 in that fourth quarter of play. It also includes 4 out of 21 three-point shooting for Paoli, just 19% there. Early in the season, when they were struggling, they were shooting a higher percentage of threes than they were twos, and they shot nearly half of their shots were three-point shots tonight, and that's just not the strong suit of this year's Lady Rams team. At the free throw line, Paoli, 6 of 10 overall, 60%. They were, 2 out of 2 second quarter, 3 out of 6 in the third, and 1 out of 2 in the fourth. As far as the Lady Blackhawks of Springs Valley, shoot it much better. They were 20 of 42 overall for 48%. That includes 4 out of 8 in that fourth quarter of play. It also includes 7 of 17 three-point shooting for Valley, 41% there, and Valley 5 of 7 from the free throw line on the night for 71%. As far as the individual scoring is concerned, Jericho Hopper leads Paoli once again. She was right at her average, maybe a point below at 13 points on the night. 6 points for Avery Cruz. Avery able to knock down a couple of threes tonight. 5 points for Kaylin Hannon, and then 3 apiece for Addie Payton and for Lily Hall. As far as Springs Valley is concerned, 3 players in double figures. Jordan Land leads the way. She had 18 points, and a lot of those, they just got it up to her. She kept it up high, and Paoli could not reach it. That young lady, she came up a little while ago, and she's every bit of 6 foot, if not maybe a little bit over. The rest of the way, Macy Eckerty and Gracie Breedlove, they were also in double figures. They had 15 points apiece. Then 2 points apiece for Josie Robinson and for Katie McGuire. Scores by the quarters. It was close after the first quarter. Valley was up 17-11. Second quarter, Paoli outscored Valley 9-8. That got it to a 25-20 halftime score. But second half, Paoli and the Lady Rams just did not score. They got 5 points in each of the last 2 quarters. Valley got 16 in the third and 11 in the fourth, and they were able to draw out to a 52-30 win here tonight. We'll get one more break in, come back, and wrap things up on the OC Eats postgame show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Craving your favorite meal, but don't want to leave the house? OC Eats has got you covered. We deliver from the best restaurants in West Baden, French Lick, and Paoli every day from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Whether you're in the mood for burgers, pizza, Chinese, Japanese, ice cream, or something else, we've got you covered. Just visit getoceats.com. That's GETOCEATS.com, or call 812-653-7431, and we'll place the order for you. OC Eats, delivering happiness right to your door. We'll see you soon.
We played 2 quarters of JV before tonight's varsity game. Paoli won that by a margin of 22-14 and hope to carry that over into the varsity game. But big third quarter there by the Hawks to break this one wide open, in part thanks to a 14-0 run. But as Bert documented, it was the poor shooting the big difference here in this ball game as the Rams struggled from the field on the road tonight.
I didn't break it down to just the second half shooting, but Paoli in the second half was just 3 out of 20, 15% from the field. Just not going to get it done, especially with Valley shooting 7 of 13 in the third and 4 out of 8 in the fourth quarter of play. Very impressed with Valley tonight. Played hard, played well together, solid defensively, and when you've got the 2 big girls that you can sub in or play at the same time, they're going to be a handful because Paoli wasn't able to get it down in the lane and really have an open shot because those girls with the long arms, they could come out and alter just about anything that Paoli could put up, and I think that's a big part of the reason why Paoli shot so many more threes than what we had been seeing lately. And, of course, early on, they were making a decent percentage, but that went away in the second half.
With the win tonight, the Blackhawks go over the 500 mark at 8-7 and pull 2-2 in conference play. Rams fall to 5-12 and 0-3 in PLAC play. For Springs Valley, they have a game coming up on the 20th, and that will be a home game. That'll be their next game here at the Hawks Nest, taking on the Salem Lady Lions. A chance for them to get back on a winning streak here as they came in to tonight's game, winners of 2 out of 3, now 3 out of 4. For the Rams, they have dropped back-to-back losses in conference play on the road Tuesday night at Perry, here tonight at Springs Valley. Rams return home to the Auxiliary Gymnasium to begin a 3-game homestand, which will wrap up the home portion of the season for Paoli. This will be a Saturday ball game. It will tip off with 2 quarters of JV at 11. We'll be on the air with our pregame for the varsity around 11:45 from the Auxiliary Gymnasium as the Rams will take on the Lady Rebels of South Central on Saturday morning. Up next for Bert and I, we'll be on the road tomorrow night. We'll be down to Ron Ferguson Gymnasium for the matchup in conference play. Looking forward to seeing the Bulldogs take on the Wolfpack.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining game, to say the least. Orleans, they took those 2 losses over the holidays, but bounced back the other night against Mitchell, so looking forward to seeing them and seeing if that shooting eye has returned. They're just too good a shooters, not to shoot it better than what they did in that tournament, and I'm sure that they did when they played Mitchell the other night.
OC Eats, delivering happiness right to your door. We'll see you soon. Happy to have them on as our post-game sponsor. In fact, happy to have all of our sponsors that allow us to bring you high school basketball not only tonight but throughout the entire season. And tonight it was the renewal of the county and conference showdown between Paoli and Springs Valley at the Hawks Nest, with the Lady Hawks prevailing 52-30. And for Springs Valley, they were led by Jordan Lamb with 18, 15 apiece for Macy Eckerty and Gracie Breedlove. And for the Rams, one player in double figures, that being Jericho Hopper with 13. Want to have a big thank you out to Athletic Director Jerry Cheney for his hospitality here tonight at the Hawks Nest, along with Dick Stackhouse. And also a big thank you to our engineer and producer. Great job, as always, tonight by Rita Wall. And most of all, thanks to you for listening. For Bert Pedigo, I'm Dave Dedrick. Again, your final tonight from the Hawks Nest. It was Springs Valley 52, Paoli 30. Good night, everybody.
High school sports on Mix 95.3 WUME is brought to you all season long by Bender Lumber, Cave and Cal Car Quarries, Dillman Scott Funeral Home, Hoosier Hardware, Hoosier Hills Credit Union,